Did you ever consider investing your own money, saving it up and using your own funds, or did you think this simulated thing would be the way of going?
I think, so I started in 2018, and I think the prop firms only start to, I know, certain ones have been around for a while, decades, some of them, but a lot of the ones that you see advertised now have only sprung up since like the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
And I've just been trading my own funds up till then. And it's a bit of a different mindset, I think. So if you've come into trading straight into a prop firm, I think your mindset's going to be different. It's a lot more painful losing your own money, obviously.
Yeah.
If you lose 10 grand, that's 10 grand of your own money. If you pay 80 quid for a firm challenge, that's 10 grand, and you blow it, you've lost 80 quid, haven't you? It's a whole different...
Yeah, it's good psychology, isn't it? I mean, I wish this had been around when I was growing up.
Fantastic.
It's been amazing, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't say it was a win-win situation, but it's a heavily weighted win situation, yeah.
And you hear that, like the industry, everyone, people are out to not only scam you, but they want to see the losers. Do you get that feeling, like Alpha Capital, we're big on wanting to take you to the next level and try and educate you? Do you feel safe in the industry?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of alphas. I've been with Alpha probably. Well, yeah, I've been the longest of the firms that I've traded. But a lot of the other firms, I don't feel like they're trying to screw you. I feel like I know it's been in the news. Some of them have actively been found to be trying to do that. But I think a lot of them, their intentions are in the right place. It's just really poorly executed. Whereas with Alpha, when I first started seeing them pop up on Facebook and stuff, George's face on the video grinning at you. I was like, that looks interesting. It was
just talking in a slightly different
way. Gonna be brutally honest, it looked professionally done on a budget. And I was like, these guys are trying to do something good, as opposed to these firms that've got millions of dollars to pump into their ad campaigns. And I was like, I'll have a look.
More honest.
Yeah, that was it. And it's George is about my age. You just look and you think, there's a guy I can relate to, and Alex and that as well. And when you join the group...
Mad Geordie, you can relate to him. Well, I suppose you are from
my mum's from Newcastle.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So there you go. She loves that. But so... And as soon as I got into the Discord, not even that, as soon as I joined Alpha, and I'd dropped a message in the Discord, Alex reached out and said, here's my number if you've got any queries.
When I first got together with these boys, and I'm hearing all that, I'm thinking, Alex, give over. There's no way you're talking to these people.
And he does.
Literally is.
He does.
And I'm like, no wonder the bloke's stressed out.
He must have 6 or 7 phones.
Yeah.
And it's just insane, because I've messaged him. I don't like to bother him, to be honest. If everything's going fine, let it be.
And you'll get looked after better if you do that. It's,
and if you're polite, always be polite. Don't be rude to the staff. Right, that's my biggest pet peeve.
I don't remember reading that book though, do you? Like the ruder I am, the more I get.
If I put exclamation marks and caps, people will pay attention to this. No, if you're kind to them, Gerard, I've spoken to many times before we had this big influx of new people. He was always very active. I know he's still there in the background, but if I had an issue, I'd message him, let me get that rectified for you, here you go, that's problem solved, have a good day. Yeah, you too, mate.
Did you ever go through an account process with him and have a look how you were doing, or did you not need to do that?
I did an interview just over a year ago with him,
right.
Just over Zoom, and he went through the psychology and my strategy and stuff then, but he does check in with you and does run he was offering free set up run-throughs to see where you were going wrong, why you were doing what you were doing, which quite often you can't explain. All for free. He'd sit there for a good hour. You could book in with him, and he would just go through all this for free.
Yeah, I mean,
his own time.
Some of the stuff that we offer at Alpha, for the price point,
no one else does that.
Zero is amazing.
No one else does that. You get big, other firms. They've got tons of people in Discord. They've got a community manager or a trader success manager, whatever they're going to call it, and you can't reach them for shit. Whereas at Alpha, if you've got an issue, support tickets now are the thing, aren't they? On the Discord, generally, they'll get back to you in about 5 minutes, if not quicker. Problem solved. If you're kind to them, very helpful, no problem. Other props, I've put in support requests weeks ago.
Yeah,
still waiting.
Nothing back.
Still waiting.
And have you ever had a non-payout from anyone?
No.
Right, so you've been...
I'd just say,
looking at that.
yeah, I'd say probably 90% of my payouts have come from Alpha, so I can't generally speak on that, but I have been paid by the other firms, no problems, but Alpha is just
Spot on.
smooth. They're actually predictably smooth now, so I know when it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you almost feel like it's imposters coming into the Discord because
Yeah.
I don't know where they're getting all this nonsense
You get
from.
people say, oh, I wasn't paid out XX, you know, I made a 10 grand profit and they've not paid me, and you think, well, you've done something wrong then.
Yeah, you know, I think
Simple.
fairer than fair is
Yeah.
what all the evidence I've seen. It's,
And then you'll see Alex pop up and he'll say, call me, and you think,
it's going to be a painful call.
yeah, and then suddenly you notice that they're gone because they're doing something scammy or fraudulent,
Yeah.
and that's
I
just
think, you know,
not fair, is it? So
That's the essence of Alpha. You play straight and you will
Yeah.
play straight back.
Yeah.
It's,
it's been the most helpful firm. I've dealt with quite a few, and Alpha feels like home. It's my favourite one to be in. So, you know all the moderators, you know all the
Yeah.
people, you meet new people
absolutely.
as well.
I'm
And,
really glad about that.
Yeah,
It's,
it's good.